I thought I would take a couple minutes and go over the GSXR project bike. I finally got my last part in that I've been waiting about a month for. It's just that back plating for the brake calipers, so no like debris and shit gets into the brake pads. I was missing on the left hand side, so I've got that part in now, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on. And yeah, I've been meaning to make a video on kind of what I've done on the bike. You know, it's been kind of a long cold winter. It's funny actually, I took the bike out for a little spirited ride out back in the back roads a couple weeks ago, and now we've got full on snow, so who knows when we'll actually be riding, but you know, at least we'll be ready with the inspection. I'm hoping to get it done April 1st. Yeah, so let's go over a couple things that I did to the bike. The first thing I did is I went ahead and ripped the old dirty grips off. The bar ends were just mangled. Like this bike basically was down on all sides. So new bar ends, new grips. Some of it some cheaper Amazon grips, but they seem to work fine. And when I went for my test ride, everything felt pretty smooth. You know, they got a bit of shine to them and a little bit of soft grip. What is that, gel stuff? You know. Went ahead with the Revit Amazon shorty levers. They got pretty good reviews, so I went ahead and stuck those on. They feel pretty good in the arms too, and in the hands rather. Changed the front and rear brake fluid and the brake pads. I've got videos on doing the brake pads. I did record a video on doing the brake fluid, but unfortunately my old camera decided to completely screw me over and corrupt the file, so it's gone. Anyways, I may do another video in the future after I get a few runs in. Maybe I'll change the fluid again just for shits and giggles, but that's been changed. I got a new zero gravity sport touring windscreen, which works pretty well. Like I'm 6'4", so I pretty much, you know, I'm pretty much in the wind at wherever I lay on the bike. So this helps a little bit if I'm tucked in. At least the wind can kind of get right over my head there. I think it looks pretty good as well. So what else did I do? I took the tank off. This is a big one. Took the tank off. I de-rusted the tank. I also cleaned the pickup filter in the tank. There's a little pickup filter inside of the actual fuel pump. So if you don't know how to change that, go ahead and watch that video. I'll put a link to it in the description. I changed the gas cap because the old gas cap was leaking quite a bit, like vapors, right? So I was getting a lot of air inside of the tank, which I think is how it kind of started rusting. What else did I do? Oh yeah, the big one. I took all the fairings off the bike. I sanded them all down. I did a little bit of Bondo work and I painted them flat white. They had a really shitty, cracked up, it was white, it was gloss white, but it was just looking nasty. So went ahead, cleaned them up. It turned out pretty well. I got a little bit of cracking going on in the front nose piece, mostly because of my Bondo work. I didn't listen to the instructions and apply thin layers. I just gooped it right on there. So it's cracking a little bit. I'm going to sand it down and just do a little bit of touch-up paint, and it should come out just fine. Another big thing I did is I made my own tidy tail. I took a 4.5-inch grinder and I cut the old tail off, you know, that ugly, you know, cluster they had on this bike. So now it's looking real slick. I've got those little LED license plate lights, and then the plates mounted underneath the tail section. So it's actually really visible at night. I don't think I'm going to have any issues from the police or anything like that. It's well lit and it's fully visible from the back of the bike, so I should be good that way. Yeah, other than that, just cleaned her up really well. Really looking forward to getting on the bike with the GoPro again and doing another test drive for you guys. But if you have any questions on this, it's a 2001 GSXR 1000 engine inside of a 750 frame. So the insurance is about $100 a month less, and I still got about 170 ponies to deal with. So yeah, leave a little comment in the description if you have any questions. And other than that, I'll shoot a little B-roll on the bike, and you have yourself a good day.